This is a word that just came to me right now as I'm waiting for my husband to finish up with a client. And I want to share it with the hopes that it will bring life and encouragement to somebody out there that needs it. This is a current season of my life that I would like to share with you. It reads, be present in His presence. Quit getting ahead of yourself. Quit wanting to be there when you need to be here. This season has made you. It has created you to be who God had already destined you to be. You came in with a shining armor, an armor that had not been through battle, through war. You were being elevated to be a warrior, but had no idea what war was. You thought that previous experiences qualified you to stand among the great, and you came to learn that you were greatly mistaken. You didn't meet the requirements or qualifications to stand among the great. You had prayed for this. However, you had no clue what would be needed to fulfill that prayer. That armor, it looked good. People could see it, but it lacked substance and a story. That sword, it was polished, but had never been rightfully used for purpose. God saw you dressed, but not equipped. God saw you eager, but not brave. God saw you bold, but with no courage. God knew you would never take the steps on your own, so he began to allow the trials to come. He knew ahead of time the pain and agony you would face. He knew your stubbornness and love for Him would somehow be enough to pull you through. He saw you in those moments of despair. He heard you. He held you in those moments of darkness. He loved you in those moments of pain. He knew your deepest fears, and He protected you from them. He knew your greatest love, and He poured His blood upon them. He was with your husband when you felt like you were losing him. He held your girls when you couldn't hold them. He received your tears and collected them so that He could use that water to bring life to the seeds that He had planted throughout this season. That water that He collected is the same water that is now being poured upon the endless fields that will soon be harvested. That for which you obediently prayed for will be greatly rewarded, my good and faithful servant. I hope that this speaks life to somebody out there who needed it. I hope that you understand that the season you are in right now is exactly where you need to be, because that is where He is. Don't rush your way through it. Be firm, be still, be planted in the here, because that is where He will meet you. I send you my love. Be bold, be blessed, and be a blessing.